so. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them tap right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Always shine. My dreads in my Kango. Forget them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to make the disco jam. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. Cause I got you all in check. Hey, yo, yo, hey.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside, NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Houston. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap. No gain on the play.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
So this time they're trying to use the run game to attack the boundary side of the field, and the defense is really fast in their pursuit. Really nice effort there from the backside, and they're able to bring him down this time for a loss.
3rd and long. Murray now off the bootleg. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Inside the 30. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. That's his first touchdown of the new year. The PAT up and good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
What? Yeah. Really with you. I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills.
Let's go.
His drive will start on the ground. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. It brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. A quick toss into the hands of Lamb. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to be taken down. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They go play action now. Murray. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn it to a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
At the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. He'll try to run for it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short. Gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st down, Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now this is going to be a design run. They'll let him keep it.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And to give a lot of credit to the defense, they were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Third down and 9. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll try and run for it. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st down and 10 yards to go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Let's go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go now. Nice.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. They'll return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 47-yard line.
Ready? Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
McBride is the motion man. So after 1, the Cardinals have the early edge in this one. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up.
Got it. Ready? Get up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
McBride is the motion man. They'll throw out of the gun. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Straight ahead, they go with Benson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Ready?
Back to throw. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
That's good.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Go!
On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
60 Bobcat.
They'll look to throw. Catch made. That's Woods. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd down and 3.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18. Go, Reed. Go. Ready.
We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
I go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get forward for a cover. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It is a big-time play for Houston. And even 30 yards.
33-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Down to the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Texans.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Shaheed in motion. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted now.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panther left, Viking 18.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Come on. Hey. Come on,
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment.
On the ready.
It's 3rd and 4.
Get it. Look at my team.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half.
The kick is good.
3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. This one into the hands of Marshall. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Pick up the 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
If he's able to get the ball out of his hand on time, that's probably a completion, but there's a little hesitation for one reason or another, and by the time he lets it go, he has a defender bearing down on him and leads to an incompletion.
Here's a third down and 4. Receiver, and that's Lamb. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. That's down the field for Lamb.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. The hold closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3. Here's second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Jones keeping this one. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 41 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some designed runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
70 Lions, 18, 5 in.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Come on.
Back to the air once more on second down. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. This one out quickly to Noel. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reached the intermission. It was an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther. Ready.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 9. Shaheed in motion. They'll go again with Benson. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. Don't worry, baby. But if I lick my keys, it goes away. I'm hanging in. I got no final dollar, baby. Jet.
That's Jones in motion. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got his man. That's Noel. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 27.
They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Ready.
Now give up the middle. It's Benson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Here's 1st and 10.
19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. And that one gives him a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Press all 80.
McBride is the motion man.
Ready, ready.
They try the right side with Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Get it. Check out.
His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4.
Hawk, go.
Here's a screen set up for Benson. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. 3 for 3 in the game as this one is also good. And the Cardinals add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the toss as they look to run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11 and quickly pick up 1st down.
Nice job by them getting them back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll try the right side this time. Room to run inside the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Kevin McPherson set to kick off.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 68. Ready.
Now, faking the give, moving outside the pocket. Now, he'll air one out. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. He'll look middle and finds McBride as tight end. And they will bring him down on the other inside of midfield.
Gain of 24 yards.
They get 24 on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
70, Timberwolf.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
So,
yards.
3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Ready?
On the ground, Benson begins the fourth quarter. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
At the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Okay, this crowd into it now as we get to third down.
70 Lions.
They'll throw out of the gun. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Noel. Touchdown, Cardinals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in order.
Cardinals 30, Texans 17.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now, Murray on the bootleg. He's going to run it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 11. And the Texans first down.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 4. They'll turn and hand this one off. Room to run at the 35. And he score! Game on! Touchdown, Texans! Greg, they are hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Cardinals 30, Texans 24. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 79 Broncos. Ready up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Arizona. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And that is touchdown #1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Oh, he's got room past the 30.
The Texans take
Finally get him down, and he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
Oh, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas than the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Raleigh, cause it's cheaper.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Texans 24.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Here's McAllister to return. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 7 Pirates, 760.
Right back to the air following that pick six. Forced out wide. Going for it all. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. He completes it to Marshall. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down for Houston. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and a yard.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. And he's not going to get the first down. They net him bottom down the backfield on 3rd and short. So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And we will not have a return. This one hits in the field of play and bounces out of that
45-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Left side, caught by Lamb. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's another Texans 1st down.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Second and goal.
Let's go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And now you look at this. It's a fake. And this is just going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. 2nd and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.